still in a packed house?
I just, I thought it was a good crowd. Didn't know what to expect tonight, but maybe I think our guys, people are starting to buy into them, how hard they play. And, the thing I'll say about our guys is they played the game the right way. They played hard, they competed, and they had 24 assists, which I was a little bit concerned about. These are the type of games, if you're not careful, guys can go off on their own and start trying to do their own thing, but they didn't do that. It's the most assists we've had in a game in 5 seasons. So saw some progress. Our kind of theme right now is get better each day, and one of the things we talk about, are we just talk or is it about actions? And I saw some areas where we got better today.
Avery and DJ both said confidence and chemistry got better tonight. How big was this for a lot of these guys?
Well, it's one of those games that you need. I've said it. I'd like to have had one of these earlier because guys start feeling good about themselves. Avery, for example, played 6 or 7 minutes in the Louisville game. I don't know what it was, but he just started coming around and being himself again about the last 10 days. And I think some of it was we got him off the ball, put him at the 2 where he could relax and not try to worry about running the team and having to overthink. I think Brandon Price is how he's played has allowed us to do that. But DJ is a guy he's gifted. I mean, he has a chance to be really good, and he just got to continue to work. But it's good to, you look at stat sheet, and all 12 guys played double figures minutes, and you'd like to do that as a coach every night, but obviously you can't do it. So had some guys play well tonight.
I thought Avery was a pretty good shooter out of high school, but he was over 4 from 3 coming into tonight. How good was that for him to get 2 those long distance shots?
The thing is, he's a guy that, it's kind of like a hitter in baseball. If you had a game you're 0 for 4, and the next game may be 3 for 4. Just didn't have a lot of attempts, so it's hard to really judge who he is, right? But who he is a guy who's really tough. He'll compete for you, not afraid to stick his nose in and play hard. I think he's a guy that going forward, as we get into next year, we need him to be a knockdown shooter. And I think he can do that. He can create for other guys a little bit, but he's going to have to be a little bit of a combo. A guy can play a little bit point, a little bit 2. I think he's most comfortable right now to 2. But it's good to see him make some shots and play well and play with some confidence. How the schedule broke down. I mean, we, obviously, once the preseason NIT, how that all broke down, we just didn't have room to squeeze one in. And we'd like to have had one of these after the break. Always, in my entire coaching career, our guys have been off 4 days, and, you never know how they're going to react tonight. But I thought when we came back Christmas night, I've been doing this for a long time, and that first night back, and guys have eaten well and been away from it. You never know what to expect, but our guys were terrific. I mean, they came back, they were fresh legs, they looked like they had been in the gym. DJ Clayton must have made 50 jumpers in a row Christmas night, so I know he'd been in the gym getting shots at some point. So again, this group is maybe growing up and maturing and really becoming a team.
People will probably worry about Justin. What happened?
I thought he took most of the blow on his shoulder arm area. Talked with his father a little bit on the way back, and he thought the same thing. But just have to wait and see. Don't think it's anything major, but I couldn't make that call. They'll probably take a look at him tonight and know a lot more in the morning.
Anything else tonight?
All right, guys. Hope y'all had a good Christmas. Y'all got my